Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Spray to Pixels. Hope you guys had an amazing week. Hope you guys are in good health. If you've never been here before, welcome. And my name's Antonio. I am a background designer for Family Guy. I draw the sets, cartoon sets for the show. And basically, my channel is about my history, what I'm doing, what I've been up to, what I've done, and how I got here, and some lesson plans as well of certain techniques, styles, drawing, painting. I'll be getting more into that. I have a few drawing tutorials if you want to go check it out. So yes, so welcome. And I grew up in the Bay Area in San Jose, California. I moved to Los Angeles for school. I went to art school at Art Center College of Design in Pasadena. And I got my first job 4 months out of school. My first job was working on Rocket Power, and then after that Rugrats, and so on and so on. And now I work for Family Guy, and I've been there for 15 years. I started off as a graffiti artist, and I ended up getting into the animation field. Here we are. I'm creating a YouTube channel that I hope you like, and I hope you come back and share it with your friends. So I currently have 2 YouTube channels, this one and the other one that is called The Galactic Tales of Gary Marshmallow, where I have a animation series that I'm creating. I started at the beginning of this year. So it's like, I think I'll have 13 episodes now. So yeah, check it out when you get a chance. So I wanted to say it's been a little hectic for me because I've been juggling work and juggling life in general, events, and then also juggling my YouTube channels. And having 2 just feels like another job. It's people make it look really easy, posting every day, posting every week. And it's been pretty challenging for me. It's been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of work. It's like, it's fun. It's, I really enjoy it, but it does feel like a full-time job. I can't even get to the other sites. I can't even get to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's just too much work that I just can't do it. So I do my best, and I hope you guys enjoy my best. So I just wanted to catch everybody up. It's been a while, 2 weeks, and I've been back at work at the studio, and that was pretty cool. It has a really nice campus. It's really nice open area, lots of tree, a lot of seating, so it's pretty cool. So I just wanted to touch on those things because, like I said, it was a challenging week, and I had a lot of anxiety. And I don't know if you guys get a lot of anxiety, but I tend to get a lot of anxiety, and I release it by working out or just talking about it. Working on art projects, and kind of get rid of it, because if not, I just feel like it builds up. So it's been a crazy few weeks. I went back to the studio to work in person, and so I'm doing hybrid right now. So that was my first week. So it's like I did 3 days on, 2 days off. So felt like the first day at school kind of thing. Days progressed, kept getting better and better. The first day was the worst though, because I felt like half the day was lost because I had to figure out the new computer. I was working off a laptop, I had to figure out where there was like a new Photoshop system upgrade. I had to figure out where everything was at because it looked a little different, the interface. So it's a little bit challenging, trying to just dive in like I do here every day at the house. So it was a bit of a struggle the first day, and I'm not alone because I heard other artists as well speak on that as well, how they felt they weren't as productive because they kept running into glitches, and trying to figure it out was a challenge. So I didn't feel alone. That was good. We're all on the same page in that regards. So then the next day it was a lot smoother, and it just kept getting smoother because I kept addressing every problem that came up, and the tech department was amazing. They really helped me out and stuff, so I really appreciate them. And that's the thing, like when you're in something or you're going through something, you feel isolated, you feel alone, and then when you speak to other people, you realize you're not alone. And so my recommendation is speak to other people about what's going on with you or your struggles, your challenges, and you realize you're not alone. They're going through the same thing. And I think a lot of us do that. We just think, oh, it's just us, we're broken or we're faulty or something wrong with me. But we're all going through the same things, and sometimes at the same time. So yeah, so always, have conversations with people. Reach out. Don't keep it to yourself. I know we're taught be stoic and don't share, but I think it's really a great way to bond with people and also to realize that you're not alone. So once I got through the struggle, it just was a smoother week overall, and it just taught me something. Don't what you're feeling is genuine and it's real, and because others are feeling it as well, even if they don't show it. But when we went out to lunch, we all spoke on what our struggles were, and I feel it felt good to realize you're not the only one. And I don't know, something about it just bonded us more, and I felt okay. I'm not a complete idiot. So it was a challenging week. Not only because of that, I also had a concert to go to. I had never been to this band before, never been to this venue. It was all new to me, and that was a challenge as well. So I had a lot of challenges this week. It was a lot of new things, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing, and kind of just figuring it out. But it was also exciting at the same time. And I think once you accomplish it, once you get through it, once you reach the hump and you're on the other side of the hill, it all comes into perspective and you just feel way calmer. And I had a lot of fun. Yeah, so the concert was called ICP. I'm not sure if, I wasn't really familiar with it, but my friend was like die hard, and he was like, you gotta come through, you gotta come with me, you gotta check this out. So, I'm open-minded, I'll try new music, try new food, try new country, I like to kind of see what's out there and experiment and be open-minded to new ideas and thoughts and everything. Pretty level-headed that way. So I went, and I watched a documentary on them beforehand, and they're pretty wild characters. They're interesting, and they started in the '90s. I mean, really taking off, and they paint their faces as like clowns. So I was like, okay, this is different. And so when I went to the concert, not everybody was painted, but there's a lot of clowns. And it was they had a couple bands before then that were really good. Had some merch. It was really nice. It was really nice. Nice venue. It was at the House of Blues in Anaheim. So then when ICP came on, the crowd went wild. They had this giant sign in the back. It had lights built into it. I'll have some footage on it. And it said ICP, and it was lit up, and they were crushing the stage. Crazy part that I thought was when they brought up the soda and started to spray everybody, and Fandango, I can't remember what it's called, but they were squirting everybody with it, and throwing the bottles into the audience and stuff with their plastic bottles, but they're pretty much empty, so they're not gonna hurt you, but they're drenching people. Some people were just soaked. My friend was soaked. All his clown makeup came off because he was so wet. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I never had done anything like that before. Like I said, I was open to it, so it was a great experience. I'm glad I did it. It's interesting. My first day at work, I didn't know how to go about everything. What do I do? Do I bring my lunch? Are they gonna have food there? Are they gonna have snacks? And so I was a little unsure what to expect. So I had this gift they gave me 5 years ago, and I just put it in the closet. It's a nice gift, but I didn't have any use for it because I wasn't having to drive for work anywhere, drive anywhere, or you know what I mean. It's not really big enough for a picnic, but it's more like a lunch box. So it is like a lunch cooler, and this is it. See, It's got Stewie on there with the Mickey Mouse ears. It's a pretty cool bag. You know, it's got a little netting right here for like keys or wallet. Handle and two zippers. One for the main area where you can put your lunch and your cool packs, and then maybe an area for utensils. But yeah, so I've been using it now. Been going to work. I've been using it every day. I've been taking it in. It came in handy now that I have somewhere to, to take it to. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it. So thank you, Family Guy. So my advice about that is definitely be open-minded about having new experiences, trying new things, new foods, new music, new venues, new cities. Just be open to exploring. You'll be surprised how it could be fun and educational. Plus, something you can bond with your friends or family, or you meet new people. So it's pretty cool. So that's the update for this vlog for this week. I just wanted to say thank you for coming to my channel, and I'm gonna do a gouache lesson, I believe, in the next vlog, based off the Tesla truck that I redesigned in the last video, the last vlog. So check it out if you want to learn about gouache and how to use it. Gouache is a water-based paint. It's usually flat, so it doesn't have a lot of gloss like acrylic paint does. So anyways, if you're interested, come back. All right, guys, thanks again. You guys have an amazing week. Stay safe. All right, peace. Gosh, bye everybody.